Oh man, that polymer factory is really breaking my balls. We need another fuel extractor. Oh, we can build another one. Well, in that case, build another one. That's a really good spot too, because then we don't have to build the cables and the pipes and other stuff. What time is it? Oh my, 1:30. God, we've not even started, guys. Why stop now, right? Alright, we need some colonists here now. There's people without jobs. Can you, like, pick these guys up? 19 miners. These miners want to be down the mines right now. How are we doing with graduates? Oh my god, we're doing so much better. They were averaging about 18, 19 before. Now we're at 15. That is so good. That is so good. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to take a little break now, guys. I'm going to take a wee break. Be right back.
I'm Panam Askelin, and you're listening to Mars Official Radio. Soon, this planet will require the same social institutions that are required on Earth. Hospitals, retirement homes, and of course, schools. As a trained educator, I believe that Mars will need a custom educational system, more efficient and less time-consuming. How do you think the system should be designed? Share your thoughts. Write us a letter. Listen to this.
The day claimed our last living founder, spelling the end of an era for us all.
Oh no! Who's died? Who's died? They claimed a last living founder, spelling the end of the era for all of us. Dalton Dayton had a dream. Did he now? He died of old age. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Alright, let's go. Why can't I connect the pipes? Am I going mad? Oh, there's a fucking fuel storage thingy. He was a great man. May he rest in peace. I'm having a really hard time with fuel. Why is it not connected? Fix it. Does this have a people in it? Yeah, 4 people. Whoa, they all want to move. Wow, they all want to move. Holy crap, they're all... These are all the miners, aren't they, from the northern area? Thinking face.
Sector scanned. We have a food shortage.
Ah. Southern Dome, right? Yep. We'll have some food down here soon. Turtles need to bring it. There we go. There we go. Food.
Resources are low.
Really? Having a really hard time with fuel. It's weird because we were banked a lot of fuel for a long period, and now we've just completely run out. Rather gross. I'm eating with my hands. I think it's kind of strange how like some cultures embrace eating with their hands, like Indian and Middle Eastern cultures. In the West, we frown upon it. That's kind of strange. Oh, that's some good stuff, boys. That's good stuff. If anyone's wondering, it was like a Jamaican-inspired curry, chicken curry.
We have a soundtrack
It was
just
delicious.
right for the blue
Had that like
sunset light.
burn aftershock of ginger after when you've eaten a piece. Oh, so good. Just constantly getting you to think about those social norms, guys. Is it instinctual that we frown upon certain things? Or is it the environment that has shifted us and twisted us to those beliefs? Really makes you think, doesn't it? Really gets the noggin jogging. Really activates those almonds. Seriously? Really? The pathfinding in this game is awful. I'm not even shy to not admit it. Not shy to not admit. What are you talking about, Dave? Alright, that's it. Let's go back home. Need to fix all these, here. This is the primary node. I like the fact that this has got the most drones on it. This is heavy too, really? I want to get this research point as well. We need to send this rocket back desperately. Really desperately. But I don't want to unbalance anything. I need to prioritize the shuttle. Oh, actually, no, it's okay to throw fuel. No, it's okay to throw fuel on the polymer factory, throw it on the shuttle, and then when there's excess fuel, we put it into the rocket. No, that makes sense. I like that. But we are low on electronics, which is a concern. Because we're burning 2 electronics a day. That is a big concern. We need to deal with that. Do we even need polymers at this moment in time? No, we don't. We should turn this off.
Our contributions towards the Beyond Earth project have been received, and we have Reed Goddenberry's everlasting thanks on behalf of humanity's future.
I'm starting to think, should I move away from money and go for more robotics? I've got 500. 582 million.
No active research.
More applicants on Earth. Low risks of sanity breakdowns. Security office of medics plus 10%. Licensed Martian technology used back on Earth. 500 funding. Colonists without the proper specialization suffer lower work penalties. That's actually really good. Treats colonists with removes flaws. Can scan deeper into territory. I wonder how long this repeats on for, that tech. I think I want to go for the Institute as well. But I am going to need more electronics for that. I want to send this rocket back. I desperately need to send this rocket back. I also want to build some more shuttles as well. But shuttles are like the backbone. If you like, you start off with drones, okay? And they're kind of like the framework, you know? And then you create a stronger, sterner more steel backbone, and that is the shuttle. I thought I could turn the light off, but I can't.
I'm Panam Askelin, and you're listening to Mars Official Radio, your reliable source for the music you love.
What's the maintenance like at the moment? We are hurting our machine parts a little bit. That's becoming more of a concern too. Oh, thanks to the host, Mr. Mordred Viking? Oh man, thank you for the host, dude. I appreciate that. I really do. I respect you. I love you. Thank you. White teen unemployed. Low. There's a problem. How come they breed so fast, guys? I don't understand. Breed at some lightning speed. More people will move here now. There's jobs. I know they will. I know my people. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the reason why I built it here, because I didn't want to cover up this one. So I wanted to have it. Okay, that makes sense. High, average, average. So I wanted to go for the high metals. That's where I wanted. These electronics. Oh no! Have we reached the point of no electronic return? This is a sticky situation, boys. This could go from bad to very, very, very worse if we're not careful. Because a lot of buildings that do production shut down, as well as maintenance shut down without electronics. So we need pretty much a pure electronics. Yeah, we need pretty much a pure electronics aircraft to come over and drop us off. Just a pure... Think about what you say, Dave. We need to set a rocket that's just full of electronics. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom.
Resources are low.
We're working on the metals. It's alright. The metals are good. Working on it.
The mission evaluation period is over.
Yay!
And it's not wrong to say that we managed to outdo ourselves.
Yeah, we're legends. We can be heroes. Just for one day.
Resources are low.
It's really annoying that there's like so much rock in this area. I can't tell which are the metals and which are not. We're gonna go here because these two pieces are metal, and then go back here. Electronics. Yep, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know.
Anomaly analyzed.
Go here. Yes. When I've sorted out my electronics issues. Yes. but when I've sorted it out. Yeah. $42 metal per day! The drones can't move the metal off quick enough before the thing shuts down. I love it. I love it. Alright, we're not going to have metal problems now, which is good. And we also need to build an extractor on this as well. Extractor. All buildings that need electronics.
Funding received.
Nice. Cargo. Show me the electronics. Polymer production now is amazing. So we now can concentrate on sending this rocket back now. What's my research like at the moment? 1,584. Okay, that's not too bad. I've never built the Tripto electronic scrubbers before. Well, I can say one thing, guys. We don't have any trouble with frickin' food, that's for certain. I think we're going to disband 2 of these. The good news is we get lots of electronics back, so that's good. I always prefer farms over fungal farms. I just don't think fungal farms are as practical as regular farms. Just totally my opinion, but I don't seem to get as much from them. Look at all this food. Oh my god, I've got food coming out of everything. Food everywhere. Beautiful. I love it. I think I might build an electronics manufactory here too. The only problem with electronics factories is they need a lot of manpower.
Instead, I went back to the university and studied astrophysics. Physics is the science of matter, its motion, and its behavior in space and time. Astrophysics is the science of things like dark matter, a form of matter that neither emits nor reflects electromagnetic radiation. We don't know if it really exists, but it helps us explain the irregular movements of galaxies.
Sector scanned.
It obviously doesn't get rid of all irregularities. After a little talk, it's time for a little music. That's regular.
Why isn't this blowing up? Demolished. There we go. Oh wow, that's actually an ideal landing spot, and I never even intended it to be that way. Fungal farms get bonuses from tech, which adds value, but yeah, farms are good too. I don't know. I guess I've never actually made fungal farms before. This is the first time, and I feel like from my experience of doing this, I feel like I don't want to do it again. I think the cons outweigh the pros.
Research complete.
That's my honest opinion. Yeah. I think the cons are really high. I know, man. I'm just not. I've already had a rant about fungus. I'm not a big fungus lover, you know. Don't hate me, okay? Don't hate me, mate. This is polymers, isn't it? I've got shit tons of polymers. Yeah. I love making corn, though, boys. Who wants corn? In fact, you know what? 663 corn. You love corn. Everyone gets corn. Everyone. Corn for you, corn for them, corn for everybody. The idea that the space is a dome is premium, and outside anything is in the dome. Oh, I see. That's actually something I never thought of. You're right. So, yeah, that's actually something I never thought about. So you're giving it value because it doesn't take up a slot inside the dome. I never thought of it like that. I never thought that actually is a good point. That actually is a really good point. I never thought of it like that. Really makes you think, huh? Really rubs those brain cells together, you know? Really activates the grey matter. Thinking emoji, indeed. No! Give him the fuel first! Would it make more sense that you would need a drone assembler to make shuttles? See, to make new shuttles, you just need a shuttle hub, and they manufacture the shuttles in the shuttle hub. But when you want drones, you have to have a drone assembler that requires people working there, and it needs to be a separate building. Wouldn't it make more sense that... Yeah, actually that does make more sense, but just the way the game mechanics work, isn't it? Oh no, we have idle ones. In that case, we don't want to manufacture anymore if they're idle. Oh, they're idle because they need freaking fuel. I think the shuttle hub just houses the shuttles. Yeah, but you can build them with the shuttle hub as well. Oh, you're on about the drone hub. You never built them? Yeah, so you can build a maximum of... You get 3 free when you build it, but you can build an additional extra 3 if you want. Make one new fuel refinery. Me and you, we're on the same wavelength, aren't we? Thinking the same thing. Thinking the same thing. What is that from? What is that from? I think I've taken that from a game. I think that's from Red Alert 2. I think it's the Chrono Trooper. Thinking the same thing. I'm there. I'm gone. God, I played too much CNC, dude. Command and Conquer is my city. You've been flying with minimal shuttles like a pleb. Lol. Lol, 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 lol.
Research complete.
You're a pleb. Call this without proper specialization, suffer lower penalty. Yes. Building a science institute. Yes. Would it be a good idea to demolish all the research labs and just have one research institute Would that be worthwhile? I have a feeling I might do that. We're going to demolish that. Build an apartment.
The Beyond Earth initiative needs more materials for the completion of its various projects.
Hey, we sent the rocket back. Man, it took a while for that, send that rocket back, didn't it? How are we doing on power? I've not checked on power in a while. We're making so much power. Oh, we've almost got like 6,000 power stored. Oh, damn, son. What about the university? We need more geologists. It's because we're mining so heavily, isn't it? Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, there you go. And then we're going to build a science institute here. We're having issues with concrete. That's making me a little bit nervous. I don't actually care about maintenance at the moment because I desperately need more concrete. If I run out of concrete, everything's going to start shutting down, so I need to be aware of that. No deposits left. The only time I build additional shuttles is if I check and it says they're all in flight, and I think to myself, how long have they all been in flight for? Probably should build more to try and... Because I always think of it as like layers. So you've got, first you've got your domes with your workers in it. Then you've got your drones that keep the domes operational. And then you've got the shuttles on top that are keeping the drones operational, that are keeping the domes operational. So if you kind of work it as like a pyramid, if you keep the guys on top in check, everything else will be in check as well. Build the sensor tower. I'm starting to think if that's worthwhile. No, it still is worthwhile. Was the sensor tower?
This is Mars Official Radio
Yep.
with Panamasculine. I aim to please your musical needs.